Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play of Surviving the Aftermath. Where we last left off, we were slowly building up our town, getting our basic resources in play, making sure that we got things scrapped accordingly. So right now we're collecting our resources as we speak. We just got our forester and lumberyard put together so that we have a sustainable resource of wood. Planks, as they're called in this game. And so now we're basically going to work on building up towards that wall, the gate, which will allow us to then access the outside. So essentially I'm going to place it here, and we're going to start building up our resources to it. So let's go ahead and unpause, and we'll go ahead and go to that double speed. So good. So it looks like we're doing okay here. We've got the outhouse is being used. Oh, did I just set it in the middle of pollution? That's probably not the smartest idea, is it? Eventually we'll have the ability to clear pollution, but yeah, that's going to be a problem. Alright, well, regardless, as expected, we're short on resources. We're going to need a lot more in the way of planks, concrete. We got the metal, and we barely got the plastic, but we're getting all of those resources. As we turn to night, though, a lot of our people are going to go to sleep instead of gathering these resources. So, all right. So, just continue to let them gather. I think I might go up to high speed here. Nothing crazy going on. Not the happiest people, and this pollution here is really a drag, man. Oh, maybe it's pollution created by the outhouse. Interesting. Okay. Getting closer. Just 3 more planks and then the concrete. Let's go back down here. Let's see. So what are you gathering right now? So we do have concrete being gathered, so that's good. These planks are almost... okay, so we're good there. So back up. So sometimes it can take a while, and that's one of the key complaints right now of the game, is some of your people are not the most efficient, and sometimes that can lead to loss of lives or just downright unhappiness. And we saw that a little earlier with the fire that was set on the emergency shelter that I had to replace. Nobody actually went to go and put it out, and so it led to the shelter burning down. So even though we had it set as a priority, so we need more food. Uh-oh. And Lillian's feeling really weak because of her contamination. Okay. Well, we're going to have to figure that out. But first, we've got berries being done, so why aren't we gathering more berries? We've got 5 venison in the storage. Do we not have anybody working for that? Might have to look at turning some things off here. Scrapper. You're in good shape, so I'm going to leave you open. Hopefully that'll get us more haulers. Okay, all materials are there, so we're building. So that's good. Yeah, she's infected here. Okay. So that means we may need to look at some medical tent. In terms of material, I should have everything. So we just need to find a place to put it. And so we'll go ahead and rotate. We'll go ahead and put it up here by the trapper. Not trapper, sorry, the lumberyard.
Uh-huh.
Yep, we're working on getting those foods. Okay. Alright, we've rebuilt the gate and gained access to the world map. It's now open, and your specialists are ready for your specialists to explore. The progress has not gone unnoticed. Soon, your colony will begin attracting various folk, some good, others desperate, some tricksters, and those who just want to see you destroyed. Arm the gate with colonists or keep some specialists close by to defend yourself from the inevitable raids. So we'll go ahead and confirm that. We'll drop down to more manageable speed now that we've done that. And we got a decision to make already, so... Group of survivors. Did you hear the good news? They finally managed to figure out how to make soda again down south. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we got 3 adults and 2 children seeking shelter. So we were currently at 10. We have capacity for 12 in housing, so we'd have to build something for these folks here. But they are bringing food, tools, and jackets, and they got Mingati the scout here. So I think I'm going to accept this. Let's see, 5 more shouldn't put our water at risk, so yeah. So our water production is now at 16 consumption, but we've got 20 going, so we're good there. Food is what we're going to need to probably get settled here, so let's see what we can do here. I wonder if I can build a fishing hut yet. Yeah, no. Just won't let us build over that. It's too far away. And yep. Okay. So we can't do the fishing hut, so then we're going to have to probably build another trapper. Efficiency. Well, we're cutting those trees down, so let's see. I think I can get 71, but I think 70 here will be better. So let's do that. Alright. 3 colonists are homeless, so we're going to have to build that as well. So we'll go ahead and build that as an emergency shelter here. Or do I want to go... You know what? We'll go with a couple of tents instead. They're a little less efficient in terms of... Nope. In terms of materials, but I like the added chance of getting new colonists that way. So, alright, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and get some roads down so that I remember how I'm doing this path here. Alright. Okay. Knew it was close. Oh. Irradiated. Okay. So we need to get this medical tent up and running. I'm going to set that priority to high here. We're just consuming lumber left and right now, so... Alright. As soon as that green bar fills up, I believe we'll be able to act on the world map, which will be helpful as well, so... Alright. Heat wave. Okay, so another event. Intense and oppressive heat takes over the area as moisture evaporates. Colonists struggle to keep hydrated and cool while working. Lakes dry up and plants wither in the cracked soil. Colonists drink double the normal amount of water. Crop yields on open fields suffer. Build and fill water storage while stockpiling food to survive. Ouch. Okay. Well, that's not good. Let's check on the world map if we're able to act yet. Alright. Days before catastrophe strikes. Okay. Because right now our storage is filled. That's 300, right? So what do we need to do? Do we want to try and just match our requirements with more water? That might be... I don't have the concrete for that. So we could look at a quick storage solution. So let's do the storage here. And I guess we're going to have to set that at super priority right now, aren't we? So we'll set you to high. Okay. Everything's waiting on lumber, I think, is the problem. We gotta get these glowing colonists in order. Okay, so we gotta order them to decontaminate. Okay. Lillian died of infection, unfortunately, so that's not good. Oh man, this pollution just keeps spreading. It's not great. Not a fantastic starting area for sure, so... meanwhile, since I learned that we can decontaminate, let's go ahead and set that to decontaminate as well. Alright, construction completed. Oh, that's what I'm doing wrong. Send a world map. So this is new, so that's why I didn't know about it. Okay, so we got my scout. Let's see, who's my scavenger? That'd be Platy is a scavenger. We need food badly, so let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, meanwhile, we've got my scientist, Kate. Come down here and gather science. Alright, you're my scout. Right? So let's go ahead and move here. And we're going to go ahead and scout that. And then Baron. Baron's my fighter. Can he help out with things? Where's he going? He's probably going back to sleep. Okay. This pollution's a lot worse than I remember it being, but maybe it's just the luck of the draw on this map. But we have a doctor now with one occupant being treated, so we're going to avoid losing any more people. Food is, of course, going to be a problem. That heat wave is going to be a problem. We just got so many priorities right now. So she gathered her science. Platy gathered some meat already, but we'll have to return that later. Kate, what have you got? Nothing. You can get the 4 more, but I think it'd be better just to scout. So, can I move you? If I cancel mission. Okay. Oh, we scouted over here. We've got, looks like beef jerky, metal, and tools. Alright, so we'll go ahead and snag some beef jerky. Need to bring that back. Platy will stay on the materials here. And then we'll keep him around. So we built one of the houses, but not both yet. No. It's because we had the loss of Lily in there. So we continue to gather berries, so that's good. Berries are going to start running out pretty soon, though. Okay, looks like they scavenged everything they could there. Let's see. see. And I need to do that. This one we'll go ahead and put back on. And hopefully we'll get more plastics going soon. So as you can see, it's always a struggle trying to figure out how to balance everything. And looks like I may need to redo my my thinking on the early levels, and this pollution right now is definitely a problem. So, oh, okay. So we got Wandering Merchant. Van rattles towards the gate, suspension creaking under the heavy load. Greetings and salutations, my good people, shouts the driver. Can I interest you fine gents and ladies with a bit of bartering on this loveliest of days? So we can barter various things here. So we could give away fiber and accept and get parts, which would be useful, but I don't know if that's what we need right now. Although, yeah, the fiber will eventually be used by the tailor. We are producing that. Essentially one from the scavenging and then one from each of the trappers. So that would represent, what, 5 days worth? You know what? We'll go ahead and do it. That's actually pretty good. Let's check the world map. Let's see, we're all working still. Okay. Alright, let's build something. Alright, so you're idling right now. We don't have any patients that need anything, so I'll set you to be a worker instead. Micromanaging your workers is definitely something you want to try and continue to do. Lumber and plastic continue to be a problem, so heat waves coming, and there's that -18 water. Why does it go down so quickly? Water storage didn't get built in time, so water well polluted. That's not very good. So yeah, our production has dropped even more, so alright. That pollution's gonna really drive me crazy here. Alright, we got a skull here. What is that? Oh, is that from the dead body? Yeah, that's Lillian. Poor Lillian. Alright. So we scouted here. We've got a bandit lair. So as you can see, the bandit there, not the scariest of looking guys. So one we can probably easily take, even with Kate, our scientist. And then we got a parts factory. So right now our focus... Go ahead and get the parts there. He's getting the jerky. How much has he taken so far? He's got 11 jerky. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to come over here and we'll get some plastic because we need that. And I think Platy has got 30, so we'll go ahead and return her back to town. Cancel that mission. And that should return that to our supplies here in just a second. Once I unpause it. So, okay, and then as you can see, this metal up here has a hazards, so it can do up to 5 damage per day, as you can see on the bottom there. So there's some hazards to be had there, but not a terrible hazard to be sure on that one. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and do this, and this might be the end of our wonderful little village. So we don't have any crops, so we don't have to worry about that right now, but speaking of which, we did get research, so we should probably start looking at that. Let's go ahead and click this. So we've got some various things. I want to build up to basic farming because I want to make sure my people have enough food, and farming is a great way to do that. So we've got survival skills here, so I'm going to go ahead and research that. That gives us an improvement on production speed, which is good anyways. Let's see. So that's going to take 15 hours to complete. Once that's completed, then we can start on the basic farming, which will take another 18 hours. We have the research to get it done, so that's good. Don't think we'll need the large larder for now for food storage, but something to keep in mind for later. And we'll take a look at No, actually, let's see. Will it allow us to research in different fields at the same time? It would. Let's see. So heavy tarps improves durability. Bartering allows us to build a trade center or an outpost depot for establishing and maintaining outposts on the world map. Allow specialists to drop off resources without running all the way back. So don't need that right now, but crowbars do sound useful. Okay, it looks like you can only research one at a time. So, okay. Alright, I'll go ahead and see how we're doing. We're researching that survival skills. Berries were depleted. Is that both sets of berries? Let's see, where's our food? Oh no, we got the 15 berries there. Let's go ahead and use our overlay here. And we'll check our... Where is it? Resources, there we go. So we got a couple more berry bushes up here, so... okay. It is what it is, so... We'll finish off the closer berry bush, and then we'll go from there. Water is depleting. We got our production back up, so that's good. Well, it is what it is. If our water supply holds, we'll be lucky. I think the heat wave will pass us soon. Let's see. Does it say how long? No. Okay. Alright. Still waiting on lumber and plastic there. Okay. Alright, there we go. Getting some more plastic in. Yeah, eventually you'll be able to research and use environmental stations to clean up pollution. Ah, this heat wave. And we still haven't built this tent. Water shortage. Reserve used. So we're through our water right now, or we're getting close. And we got another irradiated survivor. Luckily they'll be able to use the tent, so let's go ahead and turn that on. So we'll have a doctor. All that consumption. Let's see. Yep. It would be nice if we had a lake of some sort, so... Alright, well. Enough of that. In terms of food, that prime meat was definitely useful. Platy, you're going to go to the world map. Alright, another discovery made. I believe that was our research. Yep, survival skill complete. So we can go ahead and click the research button. And let's snag that basic farming. Alright, 2 colonists are homeless. They'll eventually get homes in the form of one of these tents. Now, let's see. Check the world map. Platy. Alright, how much do you have? 22. Alright, Platy will come up here. Kate is scavenging those parts. There's 13 more there. Yeah, we might as well keep that going. This plastic might be useful now, so let's actually cancel his mission and march him back home. Okay. And then Baron we'll go ahead and send out. Baron should probably go to the world map so he can do some scouting for us, and maybe he'll actually fight that bandit down south. So, okay. Alright, unpause. And, oh, it says specialist ready for action. I think we did all that. I think it's a little behind on our action queue here. Oh, no, that's for Baron. Alright, let's see. What do we have movement points for? If we get over to this square, I think we can spend 2 separate actions scouting these 2 areas specifically, so we'll do that. Let's see what we got. Another specialist is ready for action. Nope, you guys are doing your thing. You will eventually be ready for action. Okay. Continue scouting, yep. We can send you to the world map. Alright, and with your 8 movement, you'll come over here. So, that'll be your design. Alright. Oh, come on, heat wave. We are completely out of water, so people are going to start dying of thirst if we don't find a way to, or if this heat wave decides not to end sometime soon. Okay, another event here. At least we'll have some positivity. A young woman is seeking your counsel. She has fresh wildflowers in her hair and a sweet, crooked smile. She sighs and points to the mud-covered colonist with a stench of sweat so strong it can carry for miles. There goes the gal of my dreams. Tell me, what's the traditional way to, propose? So we can make a choice here. Crown of wildflowers sounds very traditional. Roasted wild boar sounds more appropriate to the times. I'm not a fan of a pendant made of toenails, so let's do roasted wild boar. You remember an old saying about the path to the heart being through the stomach. You suggest preparing a meal, meat preferably hunted by her personally. Yes, that's it. It has to be, she exclaims, and runs off to prepare the gift for her beloved. I'm guessing if they're covered in stench sweat as well, they're not worried about personal hygiene or their looks as much. Or they could just be busting their butt. But if you're busting your butt, I'd prefer a good meal over a crown of wildflowers in that case. Alright. Are they actually ready? They are. Okay. So we'll go ahead and scout that. Go ahead and scout that. Okay. So we got parts and jerky. Ooh, we got electronics store. Collapsed high rises. But that's a 10 damage per day kind of thing. And then lumber. Lumber would be great, but it's so far away right now, so okay. Meanwhile, how's Kate doing? She's got 12 parts. You are going up for the jerky because food is going to continue to be a problem. Too bad we can't find water, but that's fine. Alright, so you still got movement points. Alright, let's go ahead and do a bit of combat here. I'll show you what that looks like. About as satisfying as watching, was it civilization units fight, right? In this case, we did our damage, they did their damage, so it's pretty straightforward. There's chances to critically miss and critically hit, but in this case, I did 30 damage to him, bringing him from 40 life to 10, and he did 15 back, bringing me from 100 to 85, so nothing too wild there. And then there may be ways to get additional chances, but this guy's pretty weak down here and can get killed in one shot. And then I believe you get some rewards for not wiping out their bases as well. So, alright, back here. Yeah, damn that radiation, I agree. Alright, come on, Heatwave, get out of here. Alright, we got clean water storage. Much too late for that, but it's alright. At least we got medicine supplies right now. We'll probably need to find some more soon, though. Let's work to decontaminate our place there. Oh, there's some berries over here, so okay. Let's see. 2 constructions finished. So we're starting to get that lumber production going. 3 constructions finished, so everybody's got housing now. we're going to get some more food. Sam's fish feeling fresh as a daisy. So he got decontaminated, luckily. Alright, come on, heat wave. As you can see, the water drops now are showing. Everybody's getting thirsty here, so it's not good. Come on, people. This is why catastrophes are a bit rough, because sometimes you can't do anything about them. You just have to grin and bear it, as they say. Hey, we finally figured it out. Alright, so we got farming, which is good. I'll show you what that means. But let's go ahead. Oh, this is the one I want. Let's go ahead and look at what we want to research next. I think under production we had crowbars, so I think that's what we'll do. A little more production speed efficiency will be good. Alright, so that means we can now build a basic farm. A small field doesn't cost anything, but we got to find fertile ground. So you'll see efficiency is 100% up here. Let me see if I can show you what fertility looks like if they have it here. Nope. They don't. Okay. So when you build a small field, normally when it isn't tinged this color, you can see the efficiency here. Let's see. I guess we'll have to just go with that. I don't see, but basically it's color coded. There's really green territory, which this is representing here, and then there's a sparsely green territory, and then there's the infertile territory. So for efficiency and spacing, we'll go ahead and place one here, and then what you do is you click on it, you wait for the builder, because someone actually has to plow the land itself. Specialists are ready. So let's go ahead and punch him in the face again. Alright, and that frees up that resource as well as eliminating the person. So here we got metal. Not exactly what we want. I'm not sure if you can tell by the type of building they have there, but so we'll go ahead and just grab some more food. Kate should have all the parts that we're going to want from this spot, so we're going to hit cancel mission. She's going to go punch this guy in the face. Oh, she only does 20 damage. Okay, good to know. Alright. Baron, you go take a peek at this territory over here. So again, we got another bandit lair. And so we'll go ahead and just start working to get some of that plastic. We're starting to get our plastic production back as our demand is dropped, but Platy, on the other hand, is scavenging. Let's see, this location has 29 more, so it's good. And I believe that is everybody, right? Yep. Okay, so we finished up on our world map. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get out of those requests for feedback. My feedback right now is that this heat wave sucks, but thank God. As I say that, they must have been listening, because the heat wave has broken. So, alright, with that, I think we'll call it here. We just managed to weather through a very difficult heat wave. Sometimes it could be other things. I've seen some pretty intense events, so definitely stay tuned and see some of those. Wasn't as prepared for this heat wave as I could have been, and mainly that's because we can't get enough lumber to save our lives right now. But we'll work on that next time here. So in the interim, let's just make sure. I'm going to click decontaminate on this right now before I forget. But we'll go ahead and save our progress here. We'll go ahead and save it on the LP. Oh no, we'll do new save. Something I was told to do when doing Let's Plays is have rolling saves just in case you have any problems. So we'll put it on LP2. And with that, again, if you enjoyed the video, I appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it really means a lot to us as a growing channel. Breaking the Stream is going to be continuing to add different games to our channel lineup, and our intentions are to play through to a solid conclusion if the game is beatable, or at least to a place where you get a good feel for it in the case of a game like Surviving the Aftermath. I don't think there's an end game yet built into the game, so we'll continue to play until we've explored a good portion of what the game has to offer. So with that, I bid you guys adieu.